Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing my Book of Shadows. So I did a video showing all the witchy things that I have as being a cosmic witch, and I briefly showed my Book of Shadows, but I didn't do it in depth. Hopefully it'll help anyone who's looking to add to their Book of Shadows, or a beginner or whatever. And so yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing today, but just a few pointers before I begin. So number one, I'm sorry if it looks kind of messy or not perfect. I think that's what a Book of Shadows is for. It's meant to look messy because you're constantly adding and changing things as you learn and as you grow. And number two, this is obviously my personal path and my beliefs. Yours could be very different, and what you write in your Book of Shadows, and it could obviously look very different from mine because you'll have different beliefs, you'll have learned different things or whatever. But yeah, just some things to remember. Everyone's doesn't look the same, everyone's path is different, everyone's beliefs are different, to help and maybe possibly inspire people who are struggling with their Book of Shadows, don't know what to add or don't know where to begin, because it is difficult when you're beginning with all of this, and it's hard and difficult. So I've got so much to get through, I've got so much to read, so let's get straight into the video. So yeah, this is my Book of Shadows. I've got this little string here, a certain page, if I'm wanting to look back on a page a lot or something, so it's really handy having one of these. It's a beautiful book. So it's got the pentagram in the middle and this ivy around the edge. It says Book of Shadows, and it's got these like knots around the edges and ivy, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It says Book of Shadows. It's a beautiful book, front and back, absolutely stunning. Little book as well, like it's not too big, and I feel like that's good because if you want to take your Book of Shadows with you, then you can easily fit it in your bag. So yeah, opening the book. So on the first page it says My Witch Path, and I've got this little sticker of a fairy, which I just thought was really cute. And on the first page it says I'm a eclectic witch. I did put solitary and then I crossed it out because I am now part of a coven with my best friend, which is really cute. And underneath that I put mostly working with cosmic energies. So Wiccan beliefs I follow and that I'm really passionate about. So I believe in karma, that deities are personifications of nature. If it harms none, do what you will. To use the natural elements of the five senses to create effective results, to cause as little destruction as possible, and that humans are not superior to nature or animals. On the next page we've got Wiccan holidays. I started off with the first holiday of the year to the last. So I started off with in bulk. So I put the date of each holiday, and then I put, what it is, what to do, and helpful things, what to use on that holiday. So I put what it is: preparation for spring, a time for inspiration, to be ready to let go of the past and for new life coming. What to do: spring clean your mind, get ready for new beginnings and plan for the future. Use flowers like snowdrops, crystals like amethyst, fresh scents like vanilla, white and green candles, and drink lots of herbal tea. It's a holiday, if you've never done it before, it's brand new, so you want to know what kind of things to do, how to celebrate. And I think it's been really handy having like a list of what flowers and what crystals and what scents and what things to eat or drink. It's fun and it's nice. It's like a ritual to do every year. And then we've got Ostara, so we've got the date of that. What is it? It is the start of spring, the end of winter, a time for growth, new life, a time to move on with life. So you can do rituals outside, complete goals, enjoy outside, study plants, decorate with flowers like daffodils, use herbal scents like thyme, clear crystals, green candles, and scented candles like jasmine, rose, strawberry, and eat fresh foods like hot cross buns. And then we have Beltane, and what it is, it's the peak of spring. It's a time to enjoy your sexuality, a time for joy, passion and fertility. What to do: meditate in the sun, have a picnic, decorate with flowers, use green cloth, seasonal herbs like mint, red and green candles like rose, peach, vanilla kind of scents, wear flowers, eat foods like oatmeal and dairy, or obviously a dairy substitute. Then we have Litha. What it is, it's a time to celebrate the summer and the sun. You're celebrating the longest day and the shortest night. What to do: do your biggest spells, bonfire rituals, decorate with flowers like sunflowers, burn green candles, incense or scented candles like lavender and orange. Then we have Lugnasa or Lammas. What it is the celebration of the first harvest. What to do: it's the last chance to enjoy the sun, wear yellow or orange clothing, burn chamomile and have citrine kind of scents, decorate with sunflowers, eat fresh fruits and vegetables, corn, popcorn, bake a pie with fresh fruit, that kind of thing. Then we've got Mabon. What it is the celebration of the second harvest. Get ready for darker days and celebrate balance. What to do? Go on a autumn walk, wear autumn colours, wear autumn leaves in your hair, decorate your home with earthy things, bake pies of fruit, light candles of red or brown, scents of cinnamon or apple. And then we've got Samhain. What it is the final part of the harvest. It's a time to get ready for winter, a time to honour the dead. It's the best time to communicate with the dead. What to do? So visit graveyards, wear black or orange, do energy spells, decorate with fake skulls, pumpkins, acorns, autumn leaves, light incense like nutmeg. Use dark crystals like smoky quartz, light candles that are orange or black. And then last but not least, we've got Yule. And what it is, it's a celebration for renewal, for lighter days since these are the shortest days and the longest nights. What to do? Plan for the new year, meditate, enjoy witchcraft, light scented candles like old pine and frankincense, and decorate with pine cones. So all the beautiful holidays there. Then we've got crystals and plants. So I just did a brief page talking about crystals and plants both have in common and what they're really good with. So I put crystals and plants are extremely beneficial with balancing energy, projecting a certain kind of energy, affecting your mood, spiritual healing, meditation and spell casting. And then later on in my Book of Shadows I go through all of my crystals I've got. Then we've got casting a circle. What is casting a circle? It is creating a safe haven to do meditation or spell work. How do you cast a circle? Pick a place that is calm, relaxing and quiet. Use your hands or twigs to brush away bad energy, and obviously you can use sage or whatever else. Use salt water to cleanse the area. Use incense to cleanse the area. As you're casting the circle, lay rocks and thank the elements. Close the circle the same way and thank the elements again. The elements being the earth, air, fire, water. Then we've got meditation, benefits of meditation. So it helps with anxiety, it helps with depression, it helps with aging, it helps with stress, it helps you figure out a problem, and it helps you open your mind. Preparation for meditation or spell work. Make sure you're wearing appropriate and warm clothing. This is just personal for me, but I like to make sure I'm nice and clean. I don't want to be worrying like, oh, I wish I'd have washed my face. Like, you know, when things are just random things around your mind, I just like to feel good about myself. I like to feel clean and happy and smell nice and whatnot. Go for a walk to clear your mind. Have a glass of water or a warm mug of green tea because they're both really relaxing and you want to nourish your body. Preparing the area, so put a blanket down. This is obviously indoors, but it would be different if you're doing it outdoors. Maybe you would lay a circle of rocks or something. It's each to their own, you know. So put a blanket down, cast your circle, light a candle that relates to your meditating or spell work. Like if you were doing, I don't know, a love spell, you might use like pink candle or a rose or something, you know. Have what you need in front of you, like your music, get yourself comfortable, focus on what you want, focus on your breathing and your 5 senses. So your vision, your hearing, your smell, your taste and your touch. Predicting the future. This is really fun. So there are many ways to predict the future. There's crystal balls, scrying, tea leaves, tarot cards, runes, and there's probably more. This is just what I could think of. They help you predict the future if you don't change anything. They also help you find answers by doing either a question reading or a general reading. So I put how I read tarot cards because that's just what I've always done. I've always read tarot cards. So this is how I personally read tarot cards. So how to read tarot cards: be in a calm environment, light some candles, hold the cards with your right hand, knock the cards with your left hand, place 2 fingers from your left hand on the cards, your energy into the cards while taking a deep breath. Shuffle the cards and hold the cards with your right hand, let them fall into your left hand and pick a card and place that on top. That's one way of doing it, but I have been doing the version that's in my tarot cards pack, which is like a Celtic knot. So I've got 2 options here. So I've got one that's just a very basic reading. So you've got your past, your present and your future, your context, your focus and your outcome. Then option 2, we've got the theme, the past, present, future, course of action, influence, hopes and dreams and outcome. But yeah, I have been doing it the way that it is in my tarot card deck currently. So that is just like if I want a change of how I want to read my cards. Next we've got casting a spell or doing a ritual. So rules: don't be greedy, don't manipulate someone's free will, always give something back, if it harms none, do what you will, only manifest positivity, use tools related to the spell ritual. For a love spell ritual you might use roses like I said. For some spells might work for you whilst others might not. Preparation: plan a date and time, have the correct positive headspace, like you might want to meditate before, take a walk before to clear your mind. Have the tools and ingredients you will need ready. You don't want to be like, you know, meditate, be in the right frame of mind and then suddenly you know, you have to go and get something and you have to get out of that frame of mind. Wear some comfortable clothing, warm clothing, or cool, depending on, you know, what the heat and weather's like. And then play some, you know, nice calm music, light some candles, etc. And when you're doing a spell or ritual, use all the elements. So have something that relates to fire. So fire for me is passion, inspiration, intuition, creativity, protection. Water, that's healing, expression, peace and compassion. Earth, fertility, wealth, abundance, strength and wisdom. Air, intuition, knowledge, renewal and change. And then obviously you're the spirit, soul, the divine, the mystery. So for fire, you know, a candle. Earth, you might have, I don't know, a plant. Water, you might have some like salt water or moon water or something. And then obviously there's air, you know. So yeah, so that's all my, like, I guess more generic witchy kind of information. But now this is part 2 of the video, and we're now going to be doing all about being a cosmic witch. What is a cosmic witch? This type of witch works with the energy of the cosmos and all celestial bodies within. This could include the stars, planets, asteroids, even deep space objects. This term can be used interchangeably with celestial witch as well. Cosmic witch, celestial witch, lunar witch, there's many different names. It's up to you what you kind of want to call yourself and what feels right for you. I just put, after all, we're all made of stardust, because it's just beautiful and it's true. So I got my birth bio here. I put my birth date, so October the 7th, 1996. Birthstones, opal and tourmaline or tourmaline. Birth flowers, marigolds and cosmos. Constellation, Libra. Zodiac symbol. Element, so air, which means I'm calm and rational. Zodiac quality, cardinal, that's autumn time, and autumn and spring are like the turning points. So in autumn, it's the northern hemisphere, but it's obviously the opposite in the southern hemisphere. So my sign ruler is Venus. Venus is associated with the principles of harmony, beauty, refinement, affections, and the urge to sympathize with others, uniting together. Venus is the second brightest object in the night sky after the moon. So my sun is in Libra. The sun represents vitality, a sense of individuality, and outward shining creative energy. Libra natives are generally somewhat intelligent souls. They have an almost innocent way about them that makes them approachable. Libras want peace and fairness. They enjoy balance in their lives. They seek the middle ground, always looking for the best or right way to live. Harmony is the ultimate goal, but their high expectations can mean plenty of discontent. My moon is in Leo. The moon represents the emotional responses, conscious predestination and self-image. The moon represents the emotions and shows how a person expresses themselves when at home, at ease and comfortable. Moon in Leo people are not necessarily outgoing. At the very least, they want to create and entertain. They can be rather lazy at times, a little bossy too. Possessing the courage of their convictions, honest, imposing and sharp. They have a great sense and respect for justice. Selective with friends but aren't overly influenced by them. There's like a website online where you can find out what your sun and moon is. So on the next page we've got lunar phases. So I put lunar phases are caused by the position of the moon in relation to the sun. So you've got the waxing crescent, the first quarter, the waxing gibbous, the full moon, the waning gibbous, the third quarter, the waning crescent and the new moon. I love moon phases. And then next I put celestial events. I put the seasons. So you've got winter, spring, summer, autumn. They are celestial events because, you know, the seasons are caused by, you know, how the earth is turning and whatnot. And then we've got equinoxes. So in the northern hemisphere where I live, the spring equinox is in March and the autumn equinox is in September. On the day of an equinox, daytime and nighttime are of approximate equal duration all over the planet. And then I put solstices. In the northern hemisphere, the winter solstice is in December and the summer solstice is in June. On the day of a solstice, in either hemisphere, either the most sunlight of the year, aka summer, or the least, aka winter. This is for any place other than the equator. And then I put a meteor shower. A meteor shower is an event in which a number of meteors or cosmic debris enter Earth's atmosphere. And then I put a shooting star. A shooting star is the visible passage of a glowing meteor, comet or asteroid through Earth's atmosphere. By colliding with air molecules, it becomes heated to form a bright white light that then creates a streak of rapid motion, which is so cool. I think once in my life I've seen a shooting star, and I think holidays and events like this for a cosmic witch are so important, and being able to plan to be able to see events like this. And I definitely would love to invest in a telescope so I can see more, and there's probably so much I'm missing out in the night sky. And then I put eclipses. So an eclipse is used to mostly describe a solar eclipse when the moon's shadow crosses the Earth's surface, or a lunar eclipse when the moon moves into the Earth's shadow. So those are all the holidays, and that's all about being a cosmic witch. And there's probably loads more I could put, but that's all I'll really put for now. But I think it's relatable to me. The last section of my book is all about my crystals, but in my last video I did show all my crystals and I explained all the properties and whatnot of each crystal. So if you want to see what crystals I've got and see what properties there are of each individual one, then definitely go and check that video out. But yeah, for now that is all I've got in my book of shadows, and there's obviously so much more I want to add and I need to add, but I think it's just a slow progress. So yeah, that is my book of shadows. I hope you like, you know, seeing it and what I've kind of done with it, and let me know down below if it has inspired you. Write something in your book of shadows or to start a book of shadows or whatnot. Give this video a like if you liked it, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.